Welcome to beautiful downtown Dallas. Today, we got a startup on this LG VRF system. I'm gonna be rolling with my good friend Manny here. He's the LG top dog. He's gonna be teaching us a little bit about VRF systems.
Yeah, it's a heat pump.
Is it heat pump?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It has only your liquid and your suction.
All right, so apparently today there was a little bit of miscommunication. The installing contractor is supposed to pull it in a vacuum and we're supposed to verify the vacuum. However, due to miscommunication, we are gonna pull a vacuum today. All right, ready to roll. All right guys, we're gonna put a little bit of nylog on all of our connections here. Right there, so you can get a good vacuum. We're gonna pull these cores out using the 5/16 Appion core tool. Now we're pulling these cores out. See if we got it on the first try. Aha, nice. All right, then we're gonna hook up our True Blue hoses. We're gonna be using the company provided vacuum pump. And we're gonna get rolling. All right, so this has nitrogen on the line set, going down into all 4 heads. Is it 4 or 5? 4? 4 heads.
First, you gotta verify all our connections are good. You gotta look at our daisy chain communication wires. Right here we notice indoor unit B, indoor unit A. Red is on B, black is on A. We have to verify that on all of our indoor units, make sure that it's wired the same way.
As long as it's wired the same way as the main condenser, we're good?
Yeah, we're good, because it is polarity sensitive.
Oh, look at you, bro. All right, let's go ahead and hook up our hoses. All right, guys, we got hooked up. We nylogged all of our connections. And as you can see, this True Blue hose was not going to go in because of this exhaust port. So we took the exhaust port off for this, just for this vacuum. Blue Vac Pro ready to go. Start it up. That sounds funny. Gonna let it warm up and then we'll open up these valves here. Alright, oil's been warmed up for 2 minutes. And we're gonna go ahead and open up the valves. Alright, so we're gonna let this vacuum run. We're actually gonna go downstairs to all the head units and turn them on, verify our communication. Alright guys, as you can see, the installing contractor did not remove the film off of all the head units. So now that's something that we're gonna have to do. There's a disconnect we're gonna flip on. I've never worked on LG before. I'm not afraid to do it, but I'm glad I got this guy here to help me out.
Alright. First, we're going to check our wiring to make sure that that daisy chain,
The communication wire?
which on all VRS, or as far as LGs, they're all 18 gauge shielded 2-wire. We can't have more than 2 or else it'll pick up signals, especially in a storm. So here's our daisy chain coming in, and as you can see, it's actually not daisy chained. Well, this is actually the last one, so that is the last run, so that's correct. So we do have red on B, black on A, and I saw this other one right here, so that's why I thought it was a daisy chain, but it's the same wire. This is the very last run, so the shield needs to be just taped back. It's not taped, but it just stays back, not grounded at the unit. It grounds at the outdoor unit.
Good to go here. as far as communication goes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we verified all our wiring.
And then as you can see, we have 2 ball valves for your liquid and your suction right here. In case that there's a leak here, we could just cut them off
Isolate
right
it,
here,
yeah.
isolate it, change it out.
Sweet.
And that tells us we have no power.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there it goes.
There it is.
Out at the outdoor unit
Okay.
with the LGMV module.
All right, so we're good to go as far as power is concerned here. Let's go to the next floor. Gotta take off all that stuff off again. Powered off. The bigger one, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna check communication cable and apply power to it, and we'll be good to go.
So as you can see over here,
Let me go over here, Instructor Manny.
here is where our communication cable needs to land. Here's A and B. What's this wire? That looks like a hot wire, neutral wire to me. So that's gonna cause problems whenever we turn it on.
All right, guys, so this is what Manny's talking about. This is our line 1, line 2 that the head unit needs. This right here, 3A and 4B is our COM, and they have some sort of power wire here, 16, 14 gauge wire. Going to it, that's incorrect. So we're gonna have to find out what wire this is and why this isn't connected to the unit. I mean, we could just cut that, bring it in here, but I want to know what's going on with this. So we'll go ask the contractor, the installing contractor, and see what that is.
What's going on? I don't think so.
All right, guys. So this unit right here is going to the big head unit on the 4th floor. This is going to be let's just call it a standalone system. That's why we have that wiring issue. So we have some stuff to figure out here. 5th floor, everything is good to go. We're about to power up. This corner right here. There you go. Communication is proper and we're ready to roll. All right, guys, we're back on the roof. Been in a vacuum for about an hour. I don't know if y'all can see that. That's 188 microns. We still have not powered up this condensing unit. So we have the electrician on the 4th floor rewiring that head unit because the wires he landed were supposed to go to another head unit that's not installed yet. So we're gonna give him some time, but once he finishes, which shouldn't be too long, we'll be able to power this guy. It's not bad though. I guess this is part of the dangers of living downtown.
This looks like a case of cheating.
Yeah, somebody was mad at this guy or girl. All 4 tires, man.
Why did you say full
Jeez.
effect like a Cadillac?
Hey guys, we got back from lunch and the electrician is still not finished rewiring the COM, and he doesn't have the high voltage in there either. So we can't start this up right now until these guys get back and do this. But let's go and I guess check on our vacuum. Alright guys, we conducted a decay test. Decay test passed. I'm gonna go ahead and shut the pump off. About 250 microns. We already valved off the system. So what we're gonna do right now, since we have this side isolated, before we release the charge, we're gonna add the trim charge, which was what? 6 pounds?
6 pounds, 67 ounces.
6 pounds?
67 ounces.
No, 6.6 pounds.
Yeah.
6.6 pounds. So we're gonna add the trim charge first and then we'll open up the valves. Which side do you want to go in?
Liquid.
Liquid? Alright. Alright, there we go. So we purged our line. We're gonna go ahead and open up this ball valve. Now we're gonna zero out the scale so we know exactly how much we put in. So at this point we have a 0. Let's go ahead and zero it out. And there we go. So we got 0. We're gonna add the trim charge. positive pressure now. We can go ahead and take off our micron gauge, but let's go ahead and leave it on there for a second. Think it'll suck it all in?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna stall out at 6.1. We're just gonna have to add those 6 ounces after startup. It's almost 1 in the afternoon, and we still don't have any high voltage to our unit. They were able to connect the comm wire. We're still waiting. We're not trying to start this unit up without this head unit on. So, all right, guys, the electricians are done downstairs. We have just turned power onto the unit. We are hooked up with our LG MV module right here, and right here to the computer. So what's next, Manny?
All right. We have to open up these ball valves.
Yeah, I was gonna say we haven't opened up the valves. So we just powered it on, and you said it has a 3-minute delay
Before we can give it any command.
before we can give it any commands. All right, so we got 3 minutes. It's pretty nice to be able to work with, I don't know if that's called an interface or what, but you'll be able to communicate with the board, the unit from the computer. I like that. Something new for me. All right, so you said that we got what, dip switch 3 up?
Dip switch 3 indicates faster communication. And as soon as we store power to the unit, it'll automatically do the auto address to look for all the heads it has. We know that we have 4 heads on this unit, and it only populated 2 right here. We hooked up our LGMV module to the computer right here through the ports, the RS485 port, and it tells us right here we only have 2 units.
So it's only looking at 2 indoor units.
Yep.
Indoor unit 1 and 2. So we gotta go see what's going on with the other 2.
We gotta go look for where we're losing communication.
Yeah. All right, so it doesn't always go as planned. Let's go check it out. So this is why power's off. There we go. All right, so now the computer knows that, or it sees 3 of them. We told it that there's 4, but it's not seeing the very last one. So we might have to go downstairs again and check what's going on. I think maybe it's a comm issue. We might have done the comm wrong. So it says that there's 3.
The ID stands for indoor units.
Yeah, indoor. So it's recognizing 3 indoor units. We need to find that 4th one.
Yeah.
All right, here we go again. All right, guys, we went downstairs to every head and we reset them, and sure enough, the program found them. So now we got 4 inside units. All right, so 3 minutes has elapsed.
Hold it for 5 seconds and then boom, 88. Should
Okay.
populate 4 indoor units.
So it's gonna do an auto address, you said?
And boom. See how quickly they found them?
Indoor 4. Yep. And we're still seeing them up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm learning, guys. This guy's teaching me. All right, so what's next?
Well, as soon as it completes that, we just turn it on and start every single unit 100% cooling and watch it run.
Okay. Now we still gotta add about 0.6 pounds of refrigerant. We're gonna switch over from the liquid to the suction, but that's once it's running, so. Sweet. All right, guys, so while I was changing our hose down to our suction, Manny jumped the gun and started up the system already. Got cool mode on, you said high cool and high fan speed?
Yeah, 100% cooling.
100% cooling. Okay, so this condensing unit just started up.
Yeah, fans at 300 RPM target.
That's for the condenser right there?
That's the condenser right here.
Sorry about the glare, guys. That's about the only thing that sucks about a laptop on a rooftop. But you guys can see that inverter started up. Can't even hear this thing.
No, they're very silent.
Freaking quiet. Alright, so let me see if I can get some good. Right there, inverter target 30. So it's running at 30 hertz. Everything is running. All this is Greek to me, but it looks like everything's running. So we're about to what, add the rest of the charge?
Yep, just added the rest.
So you can open that one and...
Yep, done.
I already pressed that.
Yeah. No, I already added. I know you pressed it.
Oh, you already did? Okay, so you already added the remaining refrigerant that we were missing. I guess I'll put this core back in. This is pretty cool, man. I've never done anything with a laptop. It's some smart stuff. I'm talking about this stuff smarter than me. Alright guys, so everything's running. Everything's running good to go. We have to give it an hour of logging as far as warranty purposes. So we're gonna take all our stuff down and we will be done for today. Alright guys, it has been running for 55 minutes approximately. You can see our suction over here is doing really good, nice and steady. Discharge. That's good stuff. So are all these numbers good? EEVs are about the same, all 150 to 180 to 100. Fans running are what, 400 CFMs? RPMs, 400 RPMs. 41 hertz, fan 400 RPMs. I feel the heat though.
You can tell a lot by just looking at that graph. You start seeing all this.
A bunch of spikes.
A bunch of spikes, that's not good.
Yeah, it looks good to me, and I don't know what I'm looking at, so. So that is it, guys. We have disconnected from the unit. My boy over here is getting all the data so he can submit for warranty purposes. And we are good to go, guys. This is just a little
Sneak peek.
intro to startups for me. This guy's been doing it for a while, so hopefully I can jump on this train and start working on some VRF systems and some startups. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, man. We'll see you guys in the next video.